Oh, okay. Whew. This cartridge needs a little loving.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an authentic NES streaming experience without blowing on the cartridge.
Ah, there we go.
You can't start without me.
I'm not starting without you.
You're starting without me.
I'm just trying to find which button I pushed. Ah, that button.
Here we go. You're starting without me. But I want to read everything from memory.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're gonna read us the story that's scrolling.
And then Cloverfield happened.
What?
And a California beach dude.
Rock, having a strong
in
sense of
his
comedic
swimsuit.
timing, stylishly slipped on a banana peel and into the converter that turned him into super fighting robot Mega Banana Man. We have a bag of Doritos Jacked Smoky Chipotle Barbecue right here, which is all the crinkling noises. And that was the original English text that I was just memorizing and reading off to you. Jeffrey wants to have the...
And then he gets helmet, and then he loses helmet. And later he gets helmet again.
Mega Man defeated Dr. Wily 3 times in the past, but history repeats itself. A mysterious scientist named Dr. Cossack is out for revenge and stealing people's hats, and Mega Man is on a rampage to get his helmet back.
Capcom, having almost gone bankrupt, decided that it was time for more funds.
Mega Man really hates standing in front of fans. Therefore he put back on his hat.
Okay, we're putting this away because Crinkle is excessive.
Yes, very.
Excessive. Help!
Ready!
I believe it's your turn.
Oh, it is? I guess it should be the last game. So it is. Prepare yourself. Toad Man. Somebody was comparing me to Toad Man earlier.
Well, you need to take Toad Man down so that there's no comparison.
Yeah.
The wiggly butt dance.
Dash jump greater than Toad Man. We hope to prove. It's like reverse ice physics.
Actually, we would want reverse Iceman physics where we keep winning. This is a perfect time to cross in front of the screen.
Don't blame me for that one. I was already on the sofa by that point.
I couldn't see a thing. Oh, that's right. Ho ho, an upgrade.
A lot of people say that Mega Man 4 is where the Mega Man series started to go downhill, and they started losing all of their creativity, and just a laundry list of problems, and I think that's really fueled by nostalgia for Mega Man 1 and 2. I'm sorry, 2 and 3. Nobody ever seems to have played 1. It's always, we played 2 and 3, and then somewhere maybe we are aware of 1. But I think Mega Man 4 introduced a lot of things. Introducing the charge was wonderful, because for people like me who hate button mashing, this was actually an alternative that was useful. And it made the boss fights more fun, because you didn't just need to stand there and peg at him, and again, be overly patient, something that I am not, trying to constantly dodge for longer than necessary just to take him down with your little dinky pea shooter.
Row your boat.
But there's a variety of challenges.
It's not your pot, not really.
Oh, okay. And by the
Funny.
way, down there to the lower left of this stage, that's where Pump Man lives.
We should take him out now. Well, we actually have a charge and a slide. But I mean, this level introduces platforms that, I mean, these are sort of like conveyor belts, except you're in them, so there's the added bonus of not being able to see where you are half the time, and the hidden power-ups to the left.
I'm not going back.
And the rain pushing you backward is a neat touch. Some environmental interactions. Return of some clever mini-bosses. Not just big cats that you can fire on, but things that actually are defended, and you need to wait for your opening. The special weapons in this game are, I think, some of the best in... probably the best arrangement of special weapons in the original series. At least in the first half of the original series. Mega Man 2s are very good. Mega Man 1 is very good. But this has, I mean, this has everything. You can freeze time in a way that doesn't drain your entire energy bar when you fire it once. You've got the
You have charge critics.
I have charge critics.
Yeah, you have charge critics in chat.
No, because you can you can simply choose to not charge. There is not a single portion of this game that requires you to charge up. And that pretty much solves the problem. So that opens it up to people who like the charge, and if you don't want it, you don't have to use it.
And to somebody who asked a moment... Really? To somebody who asked a moment... Where's Mario to jump on those fish when you need them?
You keep having problems with fish.
At least I'm better with the penguins.
Revenge Fishman?
Who keep asking why the Japanese versions. Well, there's a couple reasons. One, I don't think either of us have played the Japanese versions before.
Right. Well, I technically played the original Rockman.
And so, you know, that was out of curiosity in a sense. The other reason is because we're actually playing this on a Famicom, and while we could have used a converter to play the US release, this just felt right.
It was technologically easier to get this Famicom working than the original Nintendo because of some of the jacks that are in the back of it, the connections.
Oh, wow, really?
Use top spin.
The fish is... Oh, I hate you. Oh, the fish, man, the fish. Jump!
Or slide. You can slide in this one, too.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we have both heard of the Angry Video Game Nerd. Save for the expletives, I think that he has some fantastic reviews of incredibly trolly games. But then again, the expletives are part of his charm, so I don't deny him that. I also like the Happy Video Game Nerd. He reviews some great games too, and he's a much bigger Sega fan. I like both Nintendo and Sega, so it's nice to see some Sega reviews in there too.
Okay.
Your PC rebooted dry FCLR?
What?
Well, you just missed me owning all of the bosses. That's all. You know.
Well, it's time to move on to the next screen.
Yeah, there's a happy one. I forget if there is a crossover episode, but some other guy decided that he really liked Angry Video Game Nerd and wanted to do something similar, and so, you know, a lot of people say like, oh no, he's a copycat. Well, yeah, he is, but he's cool because he took it in a slightly different direction.
See, I can button mash too. You don't need to keep charging up to take that guy down, so there.
Yeah, there's a happy one, and a dopey, and a sleepy, and a grumpy, and a dog.
I missed! I also missed, but only partially.
I wonder if you could do a Snow White Mega Man crossover, where Prince Charming has to fight the 7 dwarfs, and... Oh man, there's only 7 of them. Why can't there be 8? We should introduce an 8th one.
What's the...
Sleazy. Well,
he was always my
but
favorite.
But she'd be the boss. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry that I didn't see the request. Yes, go ahead, Dr. Wily. It was all that boss ponage that was going on. You did nothing. How did you win?
I made myself fall down the correct
Part of the hole. Oh, missed. Thank you for jumping when I pressed the button. That was most helpful.
And if you guys ask one of us or the mods if you can post something, and we don't respond to you within a reasonable time, you know, like a minute or two, we probably just missed it. And so, ask us again. We won't be offended if we miss it. And we don't want you to feel offended like we're missing you. You got it, Dry. This is Dr. Wily 3. It's like his grandson.
You got dive missile.
Wait, didn't I beat Toadman?
No.
No.
You didn't even meet Toadman.
Again!
And this weapon will actually help here.
Dive missile?
Yeah.
Where does it help?
Any place that you can't shoot things.
That would be the entire level.
I didn't see it.
The fish, for example.
Oh. Now I remember. It's all coming back to me. The horror. The horror. Oh, that jump just hurts. My Twitter is @-jumptv. Don't speak too soon, Dry. Oh no, Dash is dying. What'd you put in that root beer?
I put in energy pellets because I thought you might need them. You're not supposed to swallow them whole. So yes, secret.
There's a Toadman in my throat.
Secret items on this platform to the left. One more.
Yeah, well, it can. Leave some for the next guy. Jill sandwich, yeah. I have not... Resident Evil is one of the games that I'm going to be playing on stream at some point because I've seen a lot of other people stream it. I've never beaten the whole thing myself. I haven't watched the whole thing myself, so I don't know a lot of the puzzles and tricks. So it'll be sort of a semi-blind playthrough. But obviously it's a game that spawned an entire genre in a fashion. Or at the very least reintroduced it to modern audiences. I thought he was going to eye me. Oh, there he did.
Fish missile.
That's what I'm going for. I just can't read and play at the same time.
I actually can't look at the screen because it hurts my head too much.
It's a homing missile.
Adventures of Lolo on stream.
That's a Nathaniel thing.
Yeah, it
That's
totally
something
is.
that you don't really want to watch.
Well, actually, surprisingly enough, people do tune in to watch Lolo on Twitch.
Not Lolo, but just a live streaming. Like, I've played them before, so I somewhere in my head know all the puzzle solutions. But watching somebody figure out puzzles if they take too long, especially on a live stream, can really get tedious after a while. Watching too much of anything.
Asking opinions on best worst weapons.
I regret nothing!
stages. Someone is half tempted to dare anyone to stream Superman 64 or Sonic the Hedgehog for 360.
Charge up. Kill him out.
Oh, you can charge.
This just in! Someone died to Toadman.
And it might happen again. Oof. Yep. Oh, it's happening. Oh! Tried to fake me out there. I didn't like that head fake.
People keep asking me to play. Should I play part of a level just so they could see why I'm not playing?
Go for it.
And that way you guys can eat your sandwiches for the next 2 seconds. Which one's the jump?
What do you mean? For a moment, I didn't think I was gonna make it, or gang.
Anyone need a refill on anything?
Good.
My recommendation would be to go to Skullman. It's going to be mostly enemy fighting and a little bit of platforming toward the end.
Okay, well, give this a shot.
You can hold down the fire button to charge up your weapon and switch to special weapons as you see fit. Down, if you jump while holding down, you'll slide.
You'll turn into a top and birds will appear. Whoa, Doctor says that if you hit the Q button, Iceman shows up.
He does not die. You
Oh,
need
he
to.
doesn't?
You either need to charge up and hit him with a fully charged shot, or just walk by him once he's disassembled.
Oh, but thanks for the reminder, Ouija. I did not change the game title when we switched over. I will do that now.
And you can slide under them by holding down and pressing A. Will flip top like Z Saber?
No!
No! Gosh darn you, Flip Top.
Useless.
Now, if you want a free E-Tank, you can jump off the ladder and fight a bunch of those shield enemies, or you can keep going.
I'm gonna keep going.
I'm sure that that Jim and I will spend some time going through and highlighting and editing and posting some of this on his YouTube page as he sees fit.
More than likely. Although I might be inclined to just post the whole thing. Ooh.
Well, I made it part way through.
You did. And just at the midway point, too.
Go for it, Felicia Lover.
Nicely done. I did not get that one on my first try. Cool.
Do I need to use a utility?
If you want, you can use Rush Coil. Otherwise, just get a little closer to the edge. Might help to shoot the,
All
whatever
right,
joke is.
Felicia Lover. That's creeping up on PG-13. But funny. Oh, it hurts.
Is that it for me?
Probably.
I think that's it for me. So there you have my lack of playing skills.
Not bad, though.
No. We'll go with no on that.
Oh, no. Polyrune, Gemini Laser is in the entertainment industry.
Am I?
Yes, the Nintendo Entertainment System industry.
Fun.
He's just waiting for his break, I'm sure. We have another friend who's still waiting to break into the entertainment industry, and another one who decided to just break it the other day.
Flip Top, you're being nice to me, man. I'm sorry I shot at you in Mega Man 6. Because I started doing that at my video playthrough. Wire adapter, a chance to use wire adapter. One of my favorite, not terribly useful, but still favorite utilities.
Yeah, you're making that YouTube dinero, right? You're are you a dollar air yet?
Nope.
Or $10 air?
Nope. Don't have advertisements on my channel.
Ah.
Ah!
No, I don't feel so bad.
Oh, you take more than one hit, do you?
Can you kill one of the fortress bosses with the wire?
You can damage any of the, I don't want to say any of the bosses, because I might be overlooking one, but you should be able to damage any of the bosses with the wire adapter. It's not effective, but it is a thing that you can do.
It's not particularly effective.
Got a lovely bunch of power-ups.
Oh, I was very close to the boss.
You were. Skullman, my favorite boss from this game. Just thought he had a cool design. I like his weapon. A lot of people overlook the value of the barrier weapons. It's like, well, you can't do much damage to things. It's like, what's the point? There's no range on them. Like, if you get cornered by an enemy, or if there's some tricky jump, such as jumping Skullman's shots, they could actually, like, Skull Barrier absorbs.
Chat was asking if you were trying to stare him to death there.
Yeah, there was a little bit of that. The Skull Barrier absorbs enemy projectiles, so it is a defensive weapon, as well a barrier should be. There's some spots in Ringman stage especially that are great if you're too focused on the jumping puzzles to actually worry about the enemies around you. So barrier weapons are sadly underutilized. Skull Barrier. I'm still working on mine, thank you. Still working on eating my dish.
Dustman?
Doable.
Pharaoh Man.
Not recommended.
Drill Man.
Not recommended.
Screw it.
Dustman could have been done, because the Buster on him I find is just as effective as Ring Boomerang.
Yay! Oh! Yay! Yay! Oh!
This is probably my least favorite. Well, this Dustman stage is
Leap of
probably...
faith! Oops.
Your sacrifice will be remembered. You brought light to the world again.
You make me feel better.
Brightman and Dustman stage, I think, are my least favorites of the initial 8 in this. I'm not exactly sure why that is. I think it might have been just because of how difficult they were when I played this as a kid. This was my first Mega Man game that I ever owned, and I think there are just so many memories of falling into that pit repeatedly, for example.
Oh! Hear that? Dash's playthrough really brightened his day. I want to go back. No, 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 no. And those little pellets don't give you points in this. Oh. Oh, you can hit me there too. Oh, I can hit him. Gonna turn out to not have what I need to get up there anyway, right?
You want to go right for a power-up
Yeah.
left for the rest of the stage.
That's where I'm going.
Ouija46 is asking if I am planning to do the X series after the original series. If you have seen my YouTube channel, I have a plan of attack listed. Oh, you need a proper ceiling. I have a plan of attack listed on my profile, which lists all of the Mega Man games that I'm planning on playing. Right now, there is a huge question mark next to the Mega Man X series, because the amount of time that it actually takes for me to sit down and practice and then record a decent run-through and then record commentary and practice that and get decent commentary takes a long time, and there's all sorts of other stuff that I'm doing with my life aside from making Mega Man videos. So possibly in the year 21XX we might have Mega Man X. So I forgot to offer you honey mustard.
Oh, that's fine.
You have honey mustard
Hey,
for
Dry. If you're getting desynced audio, could you do me a favor and refresh your stream and tell me if it was your stream or if it's ours? Because after this game, or maybe in the middle, we may need to reset our stream since we've been streaming so long to get everything to sync back up. So that'd be a big help to me if you could let me know where you think the desync is coming from. Also, if others in chat are having desynced audio, it would also be good to let me know that. Did you go down?
For power-ups.
Is this the swinging platforms?
Yes.
I don't know that I want to come down here for power-ups. Is it a good power-up?
This is good practice for the rest of the level. It's an E-tank and a 1-up.
Okay. How do I get back? Oh, I have rush free.
No! That will end badly.
How do I get back then?
Rush
Coil? Go figure.
Because wire, I don't think you don't have the enough of the forward motion. You just sort of
Momentum.
falling straight.
Yeah.
It's hopeless. You're stuck.
I can't.
Let's move to Mega
The
Man
problem
5.
is I was hoping that jumping would be fine. I was checking to look at the audio. Re-asking, can I post a link? Go for it. Tom, you can post the link. Oh! And you all thought Dash was going to fall down the hole. He still might.
So here's a nice little homage to Sparkman stage.
Yeah, might as well. Okay, so if the desync's just slight at the moment, what we'll do is we'll cut and restart the stream after after the bosses say, or possibly after the game.
Run, run, run! Run, 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 run!
Ah,
Fall, 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 fall.
this time with more seriousness.
Actually, I think more levity would be helpful because, you know, raise yourself up so you don't fall. So pay attention to the flashing lights in the background because they're wonderful and they're absent from the final stage of this game, and there really should be flashing lights there.
No.
That's my major complaint.
Bad grasshopper. Bad grasshopper. Oh. Whew. Whew. Whew.
There we go.
Those things explode.
So they do.
Oh!
Not good. Pardon. And the handoff. Sorry, going crazy. Nah, I'm not gonna play around with it.
Whoa. What's your favorite Pokemon, Gemini?
I don't really follow Pokemon. I played Pokemon Red when it first,
Wrong. The right
came
answer
out.
is Squirtle.
What? Why?
If you have to ask, you really are in trouble.
Evidently, I live under a rock. I live under a Geodude.
Ho ho, you see, he does know.
Okay, perfect example of why barrier weapons are great. I don't know what I'm jumping into. Oh, okay, I don't know where I'm going, but I can hit anything that comes my way. Ha. Okay, someone had mentioned, multiple people had mentioned, that there's a top secret trick for fighting Brightman that obviously you should know because he's so easy. Which I'm going to proceed to probably not do. It's something about, at certain health values, Brightman will use his flash attack. And if you hit him at the right moments, you can actually get away with him not freezing you. What is this? Oh, I moved too far. Yep, I moved too far. I knew it too. I'm like, no! Wanted to be dead center. Do I get the next stage? Do I pass back to you? Okay. Flash Stopper it is. And I think I'll continue with... Let's go to Ring Man. There's a fun story about Ring Man. I don't have the focus to retell my entire engagement story to Z-Saber while playing Mega Man. But if you check out the geek blog that my friend and I co-write, www.expanding.com, like expanding your horizons, but with an F for fandom, so exfanding.com. And if you do a search for Ring Man, using quotes would probably be helpful, or, Dash can send a link to it, you can hear about my engagement story that involves Mega Man and Ring Man. Oh no! Yeah, so the link just got posted in the chat. If you do a search in the search bar for Ring Man, or possibly Engagement, any of those will do. I'm gonna missile you. Ah! Ah! It was supposed to take you out, but it did not take you out. Oh! Button released. I did not release the button. Somebody broke my controller.
Secretly, Gemini Man's controller has been switched with a sandwich. Let's see how long it takes him to notice.
This controller feels funny. Oh. I'm rapidly pressing the mayonnaise button. And why are we down here? Why are we up here? I don't actually crack myself up. Okay, we'll get a new power-up.
So it turns out they announced that they're releasing
I don't know what I just picked
Mega
up.
Man 1 through 6 on VC for 3DS.
Excellent. Pity they didn't bring 6 to the Wii yet. I've got 1 through 5 sitting there on my virtual console, and it's like, where's 6? And 7 and 8, for that matter. Another section where a barrier weapon is useful. You can just worry about the platforming challenges. And don't worry about aiming. Yay! I like Skull Barrier. It's a different color scheme than a lot of the ones that are there. Woohoo! Ah, a little too soon. Boo. Woohoo!
Do a dinner roll!
There.
Do a Kaiser roll. Yeah, the sandwich controller bit got a lot of... it's getting a lot of press here. in
Nice,
chat.
I like it.
We got press pastrami to pause. Press the cheese button. Press cheese to jump.
I really enjoy fighting Ring Man. Now that I've found a pattern to him.
Yeah, Ring Man kind of goes in a loop, doesn't he?
It's sort of circular, really. Did I actually line myself up properly so I just appear in the middle of the screen this time? I am
Nope.
so off my game today! What's wrong? Alright. Passing it back to Dash.
Now, definitely.
Yeah, if you want. Actually, any of these guys are fair game. You could have gone Dustman before if you really
I want to fight Roomba Man.
wanted. The true Roomba Man.
Chat wants to know, have you thought about entering the game business?
I've thought about it plenty of times. Did you think about entering that pit?
That was for chat.
Oh, I see. I've thought about entering the game business, but I don't, aside from coming up with designs for levels and being a playtester, there's not really any previous experience that I've actually had. I think everybody who plays video games would probably like to be in the game industry at some point somehow.
Oh, tried to fake me out that time. Ain't gonna happen. Oof. This one looks like you should go down it. Okay, we'll back up. Yeah, no spoilers in chat for the new games that have been coming out. I don't expect that we're spoiling these for anybody. Spoiler alert.
Well, it's possible there might be some people who haven't played, like, 7, 8, 9, 10 yet, because the NES is, I guess, these games are more popular and more well-known.
I mean, in terms of story.
Those blocks do actually disassemble themselves if you let them sit there too long. At least I recall that happening once. Why?
What happened?
He gave you a dumb thing. You're fine.
Yeah, Faster Than Light is pretty good. It's like a modern roguelike.
See, there's plenty of opportunities in this game for people who still like to button mash instead of using the charge. And even though they've done this shtick a lot of times throughout the rest of the series, this is still pretty novel and a fun little challenge. They do some good things with the environments in this game. They really started to involve more than just, here's an object to jump over or dodge.
You're just gonna take a pot shot at me every time I come back. Not that time. Yeah, I think I got enough to... Oh, that was close.
I wouldn't stand there if I were
Well,
you.
I don't have many other options of places to go.
Yeah, you do. You can stand. You can keep going.
Hush you.
If I may make a friendly weapon recommendation.
Maybe an unfriendly one, I don't know. Oh no, he twirls!
Yes, flash stopper for the rest of the stage until you get to Duskman.
Which game are we playing?
Right.
Okay.
And this is a fun little throwback to the style... Fire! To the style of Mega Man 1, where you have the big hopping enemy at the end of the stage, right before the boss door.
Now what do I use to kill Duskman?
Ring! Oh, goodness. Use an E-Tank before you go in there. We have plenty.
Ooh, piece of candy. Gemini Dash, what's our favorite Mega Man weapons?
Yeah, Mega Man weapons singular is tough. I am partial just in general as a genre of weapon. I like the barrier weapons. I like the flash weapons. And I like the explosives.
Oh, why are you so trolly?
Slide first, run later. E-Tank.
I only have one non-life.
You have none life.
Why How did I get in this predicament? Why'd you die so much?
Not my fault. Possibly my fault.
No! Ugh.
There you go. You got him. Yay. Another one bites the dust.
Bye-bye, Sinji-chan.
Do you want Drill Man or Pharaoh Man? I'll take whoever you don't want.
I don't really care one way or another, you know?
The chat says Pharaoh next. Too late.
Ah! We'll take that! I think it's interesting to marathon these games because you start to see the progression of how the technology improved, how some of the challenges began to evolve, where they started drawing some of their inspiration. Because if you've played these games repeatedly, you might notice that, but really putting them back to back, that's one of the reasons why I like marathoning in general, is that you really start arching themes and lots of specific things about the series in question that may have gone unnoticed before. Ah! Well, that would have been brilliant if that would have killed him in one hit. But I did it! What I consider to be the hardest jump in the game. And I think I've realized it's because it looks like there's less of an edge than there really is, because of the way it's sort of like beveled on the end of that piece of dirt that you're standing on. I'm going to rain flush you off. Go away. Go away. Go away. And why?
That's somewhat of a tough one, Felicia Lover. My favorite game console, though, probably has to be the Super Nintendo. What about yours?
The original NES. For a while, I would have said Super Nintendo, because some of my all-time favorite games were on there. The aforementioned Super Mario RPG, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, all of the good RPGs that I got spoiled on growing up. But as I've been getting older and buying more games, I keep finding myself buying more NES games. Not just because they're cheap and available, but it's really the style of gaming. I prefer just the really straightforward, maybe it's got story, maybe it doesn't, but it's all about the gameplay. And it's also got the 6 original Mega Man games, and given that this is my favorite series, having 6 games from my favorite series on one console really helps.
There's 8 games from the original series
On the original NES?
No, on the PlayStation in the Mega Man collection.
Yeah, that's fair. But they wrecked a couple of the. Well, they had that for the GameCube too. They blew a couple of opportunities to translate things properly. For example, in Mega Man 5, there's some music I might point out at the end that just is completely lost. They play the final victory ending credits music instead of one of the goofiest, funniest tunes in the series, and that just bothers me. So they did mess up a couple of things on the Anniversary Collection, so it's not the definitive collection. But it is good to have those games all in one place. Nice! I do not believe I got hit. How about that? Finally! That is all. I'm done here. I got my wish. Wow, I started to read drill as Daisy, and that changes the meaning.
Rush Jet.
Woohoo! I like the way Mega Man 9 did Rush Jet, that, unless I'm severely mistaken, whoever the 6th boss is who you beat is the one who gives you Rush Jet. It's not just one boss. And I like that, so that you don't go to that one boss first, just so that you can get Rush Jet and bypass all the tough stuff. That it's sort of a reward for continuing to play longer and challenging yourself on the harder things. more environmental hazards, the quicksand this time. I don't think it really sank in with me how many of those there were.
Oh boy.
It is a little bit like Commando Man, with the sand and desert theme.
Except this level's fun. Oh, you missed the balloon.
Yeah, I know.
I would have liked to have seen a little more like pyramid themed stuff in this level.
You got plenty. You got mummies and ladybugs and...
Question, will you be picking up the new Bandai D Arts Mega Man?
I already have the X and Zero and Vile models. That's right, you didn't need it. Remember, this is not like Mega Man 3 Rush Jet. It automatically goes forward.
No, I did not remember that.
So I already have those, and I've already got multiple incarnations of regular Mega Man, and also Proto Man, and I've got one of Roll as well.
No, correction, I have one of Roll.
Okay, you have one of Roll that I got for you, but it's our stuff now. But we have a collection of Mega Man figurines. So if it's not one of the main characters, I'm more likely to get it. If it's from the X series, or if it's not like Mega Man, Base, and Proto Man, and Cut Man or Quick Man, because I have all the Boomerang people, because I have all those, and Drill Man. But I'm fine with more Drill Man.
Do you read the Mega Man Archie comics?
I have not read any of those yet. I've heard they're very good. I've seen a couple of pages from them, so I might do that at some point.
Bye!
Bye!
Do you enjoy Minecraft?
I have never played Minecraft, but I get the feeling it's the kind of game that if I start playing it, you just won't ever see me again. So it's either Minecraft or more Mega Man videos. Take your pick.
Yeah, because Minecraft is entirely level editing, which is kind of
Which
your
I love.
hobby. Megamix, Gigamix?
I own the 3 volumes of Megamix, and that's been very fun. I haven't read the 3rd volume yet, and I've heard about Gigamix, but haven't picked that up yet. I do have other things that I read aside from Mega Man, but I sort of dabble here and there with some of the things outside of the games, but I'm not, completely on top of them. And I don't believe Dash has read through any of those, but I might be
Solar
mistaken.
Flare!
Dash is somewhere else right now. He's in a better place.
He's in a better place.
Yeah, do that. Trials. Sure, why not? You have a bunch of extra lives, so try what you like. That's actually okay. That's kind of okay.
Salmon.
Pardon.
Which do you prefer, Mega Spaceman or Mega Man?
Mega Spaceman?
As in Mega with a space
Oh.
and then Man, or Mega Man.
Mega
with one word.
Spaceman. Definitely. Besides, that's officially what he is on the Capcom website. But all of the other bosses are Pharaoh Space Man, Dive Space Man, so it makes sense for it to be Mega Spaceman.
Asking Nathaniel if he's played Trials HD Evolution. Do you think you'd like the creative aspect?
I don't actually know what that is.
Hello!
Oh, hey Morgan, how are you? Welcome to the Megathon.
Fire.
I was waiting for the opportune moment. We're going good. We're on Mega Man 4 right now. Just about to enter the Wily stages.
The who stages? Dr. Wily's dead. He didn't make it through Mega Man
Just
3,
about to
right?
enter the Russian stages. Cossack stages. Yay! Yeah, he beat him.
Hooray!
People are angry that you didn't punch him in the face. Apparently, you're supposed to punch him.
Oh,
Mega Man
there.
cartoon show reference.
Oh.
Yeah! This is one of my favorite Fortress intros. It's not necessarily my favorite Fortress design. I like the Onion Dome, but there are some other castles that are a little more complicated. But I like the music, and the lightning, the thunder and lightning is key. As is the little treat hidden in snow. Well, Ring will do, but Dust is better here. Slinky! Slinky? Slinky! Somebody else, please say something, or else I'm gonna just keep saying Slinky.
Dustman's weapon. The reason I started to get confused with it is because I was trying to treat it like Silk Shot.
Oh!
And I expected that when it would hit the wall, then the things
Then
would
it would
fire
break off.
off.
Yeah, okay.
Ricochet. That's why I kept firing at the wall, and I'm like, why isn't it ricocheting? But when it hits something, it does ricochet. It does blow up in a similar fashion.
Actually, I think that would make Dust Crusher much better, because I don't find the breaking off action very easy to aim or very helpful once it hits an enemy, so it's very powerful. But that's one that I feel like could be improved. Another reason to use barriers.
So they're saying those were baby Springmans that you were petting, not Slinkies.
Really? That's interesting. Skull. Skull-la-la-la-la. Boom! Oh, we don't have Balloon! I need to do this one differently than I'm used to. That's so sad.
Oops, sorry.
I don't know that I've ever beaten this
Yes,
without Balloon Adapter.
Springman 2 Recoil.
I love Balloon Adapter. I'm gonna wax tragic about Balloon Adapter for a little while longer. You just have to bear with me.
Springman's still better than Plant Man.
For the sake of time, our Plant Man's gonna get angry at you watching this one. For the sake of time, I am skipping these. We'll be okay.
Plant is too busy fancying flowers to actually go watch a live stream.
I know that Ring Boomerang, I believe that Ring Boomerang does a little more damage than Drill Bomb here, but I like that if you miss, and that is a very easy target to miss, you can still detonate, if you're paying attention, the Drill Bomb in midair. And if you're paying attention, you can also dodge the shots that he's firing at you. Oh, I wouldn't even bother recommending anybody follow us at Expanding.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping you'll start to use it if I can.
I hate Twitter, and
Why do
I
you
don't
hate the
use
Twitter?
it because it's not a real form of communication.
And your 30-second YouTube.
I have actual conversations with people on YouTube.
You can do so on Twitter.
Not really. I don't even know how to... It's too ugly to
What?
read. There's so many hashtags, and the fact that I even know the word hashtag makes me feel queasy.
Well, maybe Alex will like it.
You've got your pipe, you've got your hashtag.
He was supposed to be the one updating it, but he just didn't after a while. Woo! Okay, we're going to use wire, because we have to use wire. Just to show that, yes, it does do damage. And things do damage when they fall on you, too. Bye. Okay. And just to be safe, we will,
Someone named their baby hashtag? That's just all kinds of wrong.
I guess it's better than hash brown.
Aw, I would name our kid Hash Brown. That'd be cute.
You actually would name... you might nickname our kid Hash Brown, and I might nickname you ex-wife, so... I don't know.
Oh!
And we'll get this one, because this is really nice and easy. I like wire. I wish there were more opportunities to use it. But I guess it's okay as it is. I suppose there are already enough opportunities. Yay, I did something useful. Hoop, 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 hip, hip, hip. Okay. Let's see. What am I gonna do? We'll refill Deuced. Zoop. Oh, I fell.
Actually, one of my coworkers did try to name their child Optimus Prime, but he was vetoed at the very last minute.
That worked. I'm waiting for my opening. Like 5 seconds ago, I was saying, "Oh no, I'm not actually going to go for any of the extra power-ups because I'm trying to speed this up," and then here I am, doodling around for these. I think it's because I really just didn't want to try and do that other one without a balloon adapter.
We'll be counting. 51, 50, 49.
Okay. And now to get mauled by the walls. Are you ready to watch me get mauled by the walls, Dash?
Mm-hmm.
Question: would you name your baby girl Splash Woman?
If she was born in a bathtub?
We were actually thinking of Moon Unit Hoover.
Oh gosh! If you've seen my playthrough on YouTube of Mega Man 4, you will notice that this battle is going considerably better than the last time that I fought him.
Famous last words.
Well, Dash is like jumping over the couch here.
Well, you shot the clown yourself. Don't blame me for this.
Yay. See, now we're back in business. Games that I've played excessively, and it's the sliding and the charging, I think, that really makes it better. I don't feel like I'm ever at a disadvantage for weapons, because I'm all about special weapons. Here you go, sir.
They're suggesting we name our daughter Roll, but I think that should be her middle name, and then we can use Barrel for the first name.
Barrel roll Hoover.
A scrolling stage.
Do you consider that last
Mario.
boss a devil?
I don't think that's actually the name for it.
Room Devil.
But, yeah, I think it would fall under that category.
They're saying Pharaoh Roll Hoover.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh!
Oh, it hurts.
That's still yellow. It remembers you.
Wait, how can I tell again how Dash is playing? Well, when did Mega Man fall down a hole?
You only have so much platform. And there's not one down there.
No, I didn't see a platform down there. E-Tank saved between game overs here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mega Man 2 is the only one that
People are
loses.
requesting the wire glitch.
Oh, the wire glitch! The wire glitch is wonderful. If you want to bypass any part of the stage, the next opportunity you have to launch wire adapter at an actual platform above you, just do it and wait there. So, like, stand on the lower platform and fire wire adapter, hold up and then fire. And then just wait. Don't touch anything, just leave it go. for the entire rest of the
Should I
stage.
hold the buttons?
Don't do anything. Just let it go.
Be right back. My daughter just got her leg stuck in a beanbag toss.
Oh no!
Hopefully she's okay.
Now, if at some point you feel like pressing the jump button to disattach yourself, you're welcome to. You are so far up in the sky that it'll take you a couple minutes to land. Now is a good time. And we've lost Mega Man.
Try moving back and forth.
Yeah,
See
press
if-
some buttons again.
Aw.
Or better yet, push pause. And maybe switch to drill, because that's good against him.
Oh no!
I hope you're a happy person who suggested the wire glitch.
Try holding up. Or down. Okay, you're obviously like right above him.
It's not.
There you
Ring boomerang.
Anything? Oh, okay. Don't do that in the next segment.
Another good place to use Skull Barrier. That you don't even need to. You can just fire it off, and you don't even need to think
Do
about
those
the enemies.
fly up or down?
Up. But, well, down when you stand on them, up when you jump. And you can just fire it off prematurely, and it's there, ready to go when something comes in you. Move fast.
What?
Slut. Yay. We can't get that because we don't have balloon adapter. And I'm pretty... Well, you know what? Actually, we might have been able to rush Jet into it, now that I'm thinking about it.
The name of that last boss was Square Machine. That you were talking about whether it was a devil or not.
Yeah, I think Dr. Wily needs to be somehow responsible in order for it to be a true... Well, maybe that's not true. Directional weapon as well.
Dash thought to skip balloon. He said, "I'm too good for balloon. I'm not gonna get it."
Oh yeah, that was totally the plan.
And it's only a diagonal up and down. It's not straight up and down when you aim it. And you retain the charge even after the bubble disappears from over your head.
Yeah, it took a moment to figure that out. Uh-oh. Make it count.
There you go, you got it. Huh. And now the last stage of the game. Right.
You think?
Right.
Oh, of course.
Oh, we need to take votes. Am I going to take the upper path or the lower path when we get to the split?
First one says up, second one says lower.
We'll just have to count as we go along.
That's not what I wanted to do.
A couple more lowers.
I got it, I got it.
Majority is looking like lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll flush you on that. Do we need an E-tank? I really need an E-tank, but it never hurts to have one. Well, there's our lower path.
Do Russian castles stereotypically have electric dust mites?
And there's our upper path.
It was lower path.
That is officially what we're doing?
Yeah.
That's fine, I like the lower path better now. Whoop. Woo, woo, woo. Slinky. Slinky. Oh, you gotta stop me. And there's where the upper path lets out. Don't need it.
Someone says sing this song.
The Slinky song, but we're not going to do that. We like our viewers. So.
Oh.
Sing Flash.
Well, that doesn't work without me being in 4-part harmony without myself. With myself.
Yes.
Have you
Yes,
done a
Anna
Slinky
too.
on
I
an
love
escalator?
that commercial.
We will dust away the Cossack. That was a historically
He
sound
does look
military
like
tactic,
Gordon
right?
Freeman.
Whoa!
Someone was saying earlier. That
Yeah. And
we're not going to stream
Oh.
Street Fighter
Ooh.
X Mega Man today.
We should
He
actually
may
put it
stream
into the
a
video
little bit later.
description what we're screaming about today.
Maybe later this week.
I would, but nobody reads those.
Don't so help me.
Okay,
The thing back where it came from.
I
Or
won't
so
help
help
you.
me. So help me.
Yes,
Mega Man, don't! My father is not really evil. Dr. Wily kidnapped my father and forced him to fight me. And forced me to fight you through him.
Oh, Olga. What?
Mega Man, I owe you my I can't speak. I owe you my speech.
We'll get him.
Moving on. I'm sorry, I don't know that I can do a Japanese, German evil scientist accent. You betrayed me, Proto Man! I'm gonna break you, Mega Man!
Is it sad that you have memorized the dialogue to this section?
You know what? If I weren't on the spot, I could probably do it even more accurately. P.S. Eyebrows.
Okay, everyone who's just joining us back from watching the other video that was posted, you missed some of the most hilarious voice acting so far.
Some of the only voice acting so far. Therefore, most hilarious. I like this stage. I like that you're sneaking in through the sewer system from the look of it. I like that it's all hard hats all the time.
It bothers me a little bit because
It's
it's,
all
in my
hard
high school
hats?
colors.
It's gonna be the death of me.
And I would have liked even just a tiny little bit more... This would have been good for, like, Mega Man 5, when they introduced a couple more, like, the baby hard hats and... the baby hard hats. And the choo-choo train hard hats. Like, this would have been a good level to have in there, where on top of all of the ones from the previous games, they have a little bit of everything. But I'm still happy with it. What weapons we need to refill?
Dust, I guess.
Yeah, dust. Huh, you're good.
I need to make it out of here, though.
No, you don't.
I don't?
No.
I fall down that hole?
Yeah. There's nowhere to go, anyhow.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was terrified. Holes and I don't mix well.
And I like that little detail that there's even that sort of wavy underwater look to the very bottom layer of the background. And the very top layer as well.
Two shadow.
I usually use Rush Marine through
Of
there.
course he's heard of
Yeah,
OC
Rush
Remix.
Marine.
Of course I've heard of what?
OC Remix.
Yeah.
They're asking, have you heard about him?
Yeah, we were talking about that a lot earlier. Jet also, of course.
Oh, that's... Alright.
Doctor, light.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
This is the part of the show where I just do nothing. Don't! Don't do it! Oh, I see. You think you're clever now. This is part of the show where I do nothing but hum along to the music. I did all of my gushing about this game in my playthrough. It is my favorite Mega Man game. It is also the one that I grew up with, so I do acknowledge that there is a nostalgia factor here, but after playing all of these other Mega Man games, and that was good.
And Les Mis is a great book. You can skip the entire section on the Battle of Waterloo, though. It doesn't really relate to the plot. But the rest of it's amazing.
How fast? Faster.
Like, at the second you reach the top there, yeah. And then just keep pulling it up.
I know, and then actually get up. I just figured that I would do that.
Well, I don't know that you can really very easily get up that way. Oh, I've completely lost my train of thought about talking about this game, but that's alright. Oh, there is a little bit of nostalgia involved in my liking this so much. But also just looking at the other Mega Man games and trying as objectively as possible to look at the pros and cons. I feel like this one has the least number of major flaws and major shortcomings, like the least number of disappointing things that could have been implemented better, the least number of things that were done well but not as often as we might have liked, that sort of thing. So there's fewer bad things about it. Whereas I know a lot of other Mega Man games are popular because there are really good things about it. I just look at the series differently because I like Mega Man, so it's more a matter of, are you really pulling out all the stops and being awesome, or are you sort of ruining my enjoyment by doing something doofy?
And whoa, Dr. Freeman, as long as the picture is work safe, PG rated, and relevant to the conversation, go ahead and post it.
Yeah, E-Tanks are fun because in the Cossack stages and the Wily stages, you don't start right out at the boss. It's like
Yeah, go ahead then.
the Mega Man 2 Castle stages again. You don't have that extra midway point, that extra checkpoint.
Oh, I'm so tripping out.
I love the picture that was just posted.
That is fantastic, whoa, Dr. Freeman.
Wonderful Zelda 2 reference. Charge, man!
I don't think there is a church right there.
Not yet. Oh, E-Tank.
I didn't think I needed it.
I'm sorry, I try to only alert you, oh, E-Tank, when you need it.
No, I don't. You told me. I did not think I needed it. That wasn't a question. I did not need it. You disturbed my mojo.
I'm disturbing, I know.
Get up there.
You're fine. You get this. This one. Nice.
Shave and haircut.
Kill it. Well, that cuts out most of the puzzle.
I know, doesn't it?
Wait,
I can't do it again.
Oh, did you pop yourself through the
Yeah.
block as it appeared? Yeah, okay.
I use my mega phase shifting. Oops, that was close.
I guess wire adapter gets enough use in this game. Wait your turn.
Locked. Yeah, we will probably switch off voice acting for 7.
That's not helpful.
Oh, hush.
It's a little helpful, I guess. No, I mean, that's the best weapon for it, but button mashing, he's only taking 1 damage until he's done flashing and then takes 1 more damage.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, he's a boss. He's got a damage filter. Or what is it, an invincibility period.
I like that you're getting stomped to death by a giant piece of safety equipment. E-tag.
Yeah, right. E-tanks, but no tanks. Bluey.
There you go.
Thanks for sharing, Dr. Wiley.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Whoa, Dr. Freeman suggests that Ring Boomerang is good. I always just did the blaster. Ring Boomerang works on everything. Where's my charge?
Oh, he didn't mean to say that.
What? What? What is going on here? I can't get that.
No, we're not gonna repeat that, but that that was very
He
poor
was talking
timing.
about files.
Yeah, he was talking about files.
Kirby, we got the X figure online. And we do have a D-Arts X, right?
Yeah, I was saying X0 and Vile.
Okay.
Now, to be clear,
No!
we
All
said
the things.
we said nothing about maturity. We just said keep it classy and PG. There's, it's a nuance, but there's a difference.
Oh, I missed. I always miss that guy. I'll take you out too.
Do you remember the site you ordered the figures from?
Amazon,
Okay.
actually.
Amazon!
That was easy.
That was easy.
Bats. Bats. Wait. I did this wrong. I did this right. No, I did this wrong! Come back.
Your avatar in YouTube, where's that from?
It's the latest video. Yeah, I always use the thumbnail of the latest video for my avatar on YouTube.
Okay, because he's asking
But-
us a person from Adventure Time.
You sure we're talking about me?
Yeah,
'Cause
because I don't have a YT avatar.
Okay, because on YouTube, unless he's talking to somebody else, my YouTube picture is the video that I just posted. It's a screenshot from Mega Man 9 where Dr. Light and Mega Man are looking at the TV screen.
Yeah, Eddie just standing there is kind of creepy, but at least it's not like double.
Fair.
Be Hyper, if you sure, go ahead and post the link as long as it's PG, classy and related.
They're saying Drill Bomb.
I like Ring better because Drill Bomb doesn't. Drill Bomb bounces off if you miss, as does the Plasma Shot, whereas Ring Boomerang, even if you miss, it still goes through him, doesn't deflect off, and you can catch him on the rebound. Did I just play that stage? I feel like I wasn't even here. I will keep going then. Okay, now the final stage, for real this time. Right? I love this music. You think for me? Oh no, not what I wanted to do. It was over a little too far. Up, 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 up. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, not yet. Yes, yet.
Captain Scarlet really wants to know what the two best things and the two worst things about Mega Man 4 are.
Okay.
I think she's asked it like 2 or 3 times, but I keep missing it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll start. The two best things about Mega Man 4, as I was starting to say before, is it's got the least amount of bad stuff, the least amount of game-ruining stuff out of any of the Mega Man games I've played. Because there are no obnoxiously impossible bosses. There's no places where you can really shoot yourself in the foot if you don't have enough weapon and ammo. There's not excessive amounts of sprite flicker. There's nothing that really ruins the game. So the fact that there's nothing awful about it is one of the best parts about it. And trying to narrow it down to one best part. I need to think about that when I'm not doing the boss rush, but I promise I will give you a proper answer. And I just like the variety of the challenges. I think that they do a good job of throwing a bunch of different enemy challenges, a bunch of different platforming challenges, a bunch of different timing challenges. I mean, they really have a good variety of different things to keep you on your toes. As far as stuff that the worst parts of Mega Man 4, I can see some arguments for it being less creative because, you know, you do sort of have the recycled plot from Mega Man 3 of, oh, you know, Dr. Wily's not the bad guy, oh yeah, Dr. Wily actually is the bad guy, and that there are some challenges that do resemble things from previous Mega Man games, but I think, you know, it's less of lack of inspiration. Shoot, I did this wrong. And like I was saying earlier, more like building on the existing challenges, and also evoking a little bit of nostalgia, like saying, you know, that one screen from Sparkman stage that I was saying was in Brightman stage. Oh, of course. Dash, you got anything? Best parts, worst parts?
Nothing but the shirt on my back.
Gemini, they want to...
Oh, I blinked. I lost.
Shoot, let's see. Best 2 parts of Mega Man 4. Wire adapter and evil Russian scientist. Worst parts of Mega Man 4. Brightman stage.
Yeah, that is a tough one, and the way it's laid out, like the theme doesn't seem to consistently be about electricity and light bulbs and such. Better than Top Man, at least.
Yeah. And Top Man is the least favorite thing about Mega Man 4.
And that he's not... Oh, no! And that he's not in Mega Man 4? Shoot. Oh, I completely lost the pattern. That's no good. Or to quote Grenade Man,
That's no good!
it's a very poorly quote Grenade Man.
I'm Grenade Man!
What's it about, Dr. Wily? Alright, Dr. Wily, go ahead and post it.
Yeah, I'm actually having a hard time picking out things that, and I think this is the nostalgia factor here, which is why so many people are willing to overlook the flaws in Mega Man 2 and 3, is that I've played this game so many times that I can't really objectively recognize the flaws anymore, because I've just come to accept them as part of the game. And there might be parts that I'm not quite as fond of, but I've just sort of gotten used to them, so they don't really strike me as bad anymore. Two can play the Boomerang Gang, and get really confused about whose weapon is whose.
They're
Okay,
mad at you
what?
for killing Toadman because he was dancing for you and then you killed him.
You did?
And apparently you don't like dancers.
Right? Question mark.
We're gonna do this.
Ringman versus Sonic the Hedgehog.
See, Gemini does it too.
Shooting you all over! And also on the wall.
What's the kill Wily permanently glitch?
If you use Rain Flush on Dr. Wily as he is escaping in his tiny capsule at the end of this next battle, you actually kill Wily. His spaceship goes up in a little poop, and the game ends. I mean, it doesn't end. It just stays there indefinitely.
Freezes.
Freezes. Yeah, that's the word. There may
So
be
that we
some
will not be doing.
It's a lovely sound. So this one's tricky. Detonating, you can technically hit him with the regular blaster, but coordinating the... I'm still going to need to use an E-Tank. No! Not Dust Tank! E-Tank. Not emptying vacuums here.
That's what I did, and it killed me. Not this in particular, giant net. No, not even that. That was a different game.
See, this I like this battle because it's still challenging to dodge all of those, and at the same time, time your firing correctly.
Yes, if there were kittens on top of Dust Man, it would have made it that much better.
Indeed.
Kittens make everything better.
Well. What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Take out the final boss.
There's another one.
Dash is taking out the final boss.
No, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Dash is trying to take out the
See,
final boss.
Brightman stage flashing lights could have been useful here. Really liven this place up. And see, we've got a Mega Man 2 reference here. Very much an homage to it, because this is sort of, it's the last stage. It's sort of the throwaway stage.
The worms have grown up.
Yeah. So you can afford to do something. Yeah, actually, this final stage would be my one biggest thing about Mega Man 4 that I'd like to change. That the final stage isn't much of anything. It's a nice little reference.
I'm
appears and
gonna get
disappears.
this. Yeah, I get this.
However, there's only 2 weapons that work on him.
And this is not.
This
one of
is
them?
not one of them.
Yeah,
Pharaoh
Pharaoh.
and Ring are the only 2 that work. Ring only does 1 damage. Pharaoh, you can charge up and conserve your energy. Hit him with the ball over your head and then launch again.
Where you at, buddy? No. Oh, he's not where the. I'm gonna die this time. But that was on purpose. Yes, we are playing on actual console.
Yeah, actually, okay, I think the person who asked this left now, but I finally do have a, you might
I
want
wanted to. Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's habit.
You wanted to do something with that, you moron. Yeah. I got it.
Yeah, my actual 2 things, the 2 worst things about Mega Man 4 for me, are that the final stage isn't really much of anything. Like, I like the final battle, but the lead into it, aside from being a nice reference to Mega Man 2, isn't really much of anything. And the special weapons that you use on the bosses, it's like all Dust Crusher, Drill Bomb, Ring Boomerang. So I would have liked to see more variety in the special weapons that you use against the Wily and Cossack stage bosses.
I keep assuming that the shot's gonna come from where he is.
We are on the final boss.
Oof.
Nice!
Make up for all the dash fails.
Hooray.
Oh no!
What? You let him get away! That's okay. We'll get him next game.
Yes. Achievement unlocked. Wily escaped. Unlockables. Mega Man 5.
Yay for explosions. And that's probably my favorite explosion sound effect in the Mega Man series.
Wow.
That's intense.
That is. Actually, it was on a mountain
Yeah.
in the snow.
He lost his helmet again.
Cossack! Bamboo. Objection, designer!
Yes, he went on to create the Phoenix Wright series.
Ah. So that's another one down.
Scroll designer.
Yeah, didn't you see all the papyrus in that game?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All over Pharaoh Man stage.
Yeah, well, the Dead Sea Scroll designer.
So what are the best and worst parts of Mega Man 4, Z-Saber? As a viewer. And as a person who played half of Skullman stage. 3/4.
The fact that I almost made it to the end of that stage was pretty darn good. It's easier than the other ones, for sure.
Well, that stage in particular, but...
But the game overall was
when I first played this was wickedly difficult to me. But again, it was the first Mega Man game that I truly sat down and played. So, your mileage may vary.
I don't know, I feel like this game is fairly middle of the road. There's nothing that I absolutely love about it, and nothing that I absolutely hate about it.
I suppose that's fair. And that goes along with my thought about there not being anything horrendously bad about it.
With every win, the memories of Iceman begin to fade.
I don't know, watching Dash get pwned by Toadman was pretty amusing.
You have it all wrong. I didn't even get to him the first time.
Well, and Ringman's nostalgia.
Yes.
If there was no Ringman, would we even be married?
Probably using Jewel Man instead. All of my white Legos would be gone.
And your blue ones.
I'm sort of a sunset man, long walks on the beach kind of man.
You're really not, Terra Red, you're not sad that you've missed Mega Man 2, really. That was while we were both still waking up and remembering how to play these games.
And
I
on
miss
difficult
Fishman
mode.
too.
Yeah. Okay, time for a quick little break, and then we will be back with Rockman 5.